What's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about Velodrome Finance and Aerodrome Finance. Compare the two. These are very two popular cryptos. I hold Aerodrome Finance. I do not hold Velodrome Finance. I am not going to put bias in this video. I get questions a lot about these two cryptos. They're both dexes. Aerodrome Finance is a dex for base, a new layer 2 for Ethereum, and Velodrome Finance is a DEX for Optimism, also a layer 2 of Ethereum. Aerodrome has the same code as Velodrome. It's a fork of Velo. But I see a lot of people out there, especially Aerodrome, like some of the communities getting a little toxic. They're saying all you need is Aerodrome. Whatever. Even though I don't hold Velodrome Finance, it doesn't mean I won't ever hold it. It's on my watch list. I want to clear the air here and tell you that both are bullish. What gives Aerodrome Finance a little bit of an edge, though, is that Aerodrome is backed by Coinbase, which VCs have shown us time and time again. Although they do dump at some point, their back in marketing really helps. And if you look at Aerodrome, I'll pull up the chart here very quick before we get to Velo. It shot up from 8 cents, where we got in at 14 cents first entry, and then I think I bought 28 cents and 37 cents, and then it went to $2.38, and then now it's back down to $1. Right now we're seeing so much FUD because this supply is inflationary, which I said that in my first video for Aerodrome. It's really not a shock to me. There's cryptos like Solana, which are inflationary, Polkadot, Cosmos, even Ethereum before it went deflationary. There's many cryptos that are inflationary. It's not really a deal breaker. The extent to why it's bad or how it can be bad is if the inflation is so crazy high and there's no development or expansion of said crypto. Like Polkadot, their inflation is extraordinary high. So is Cosmos. Aerodrome, I mean, it's still roughly a billion supply. Like it's not going, you're not going to wake up tomorrow and see that 30 billion supply. You're not going to wake up in a year from now and see that XRP supply 100 billion. People are just grossly overestimating the inflation. They want to fudge you. They want to buy in cheaper. And so naturally, they're going to just say, hey, it's the worst thing to happen since a freaking meme coin, whatever. But Aerodrome, its base is DEX. Base is very popular. It's growing in of itself. Between gaming, the meme coins, it's expanding like crazy. And Coinbase backing it is definitely huge as well. First bull cycle, even with this 1 billion supply, Aerodrome can still burn through dollars. I think it can hit anywhere from $15 to $30 this cycle. But that inflationary supply does hurt it just a tad when it comes to really ripping it. And right now, that fear, it comes from the high yield, by the way. When you stake it, you earn yields, and then the ones who are holding big bags of it are selling it for profit, which is what I assume is happening. But again, it's just little FUD that's grossly exaggerated to cause selling pressure. It doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, this is still up a crazy amount for us when we first got in. But this comes down to you now. How much of a deal breaker is that for you? My Discord, they bought the dip, not me, but they bought the dip at 87 cents. So they made the move, and right now it seems like a pretty good move. So Aerodrome, yeah, its base is DEX, first bull cycle, Coinbase backed it, and it's inflationary, but it's still at the time of this video around just over a 1 billion supply with about half or a little less than half in circulation. Now let's get into Velodrome. So Velodrome Finance, by the way, a quick thing because I know I'm gonna get questions on the migration. They migrated because they legit got hacked. I researched it; it was a legit hack. They had to, migrate their smart contract, and then before they forked to Aerodrome, they became their own DEX as well to Optimism. Optimism is another layer 2. Let me just show you guys real fast. It also just came out in the bear market this year. It's growing. The TVL is growing. You can just tell from here, like it's up 46% in the past year. This is the first bull cycle for Optimism. Okay, so Velodrome Finance now, just like Aero, is the DEX for another layer 2 on Ethereum. So that's the draw to Velodrome Finance now. It's a DEX, which is a decentralized exchange like Aerodrome, but for a different layer 2. And unlike Aerodrome, it is a fixed supply. They have 40% of their 1.648 billion supply. So although the supply is larger than Aerodrome right now, it's fixed, which a lot of people like that. It's also cheaper in price. It's 14 cents. versus Aerodrome's dollar. A lot of people call this the sister of Aerodrome. And this is why I think having both in your portfolio is good. Now, if you want to pick one over the other, then you do you. Obviously, I understand that, especially if you don't want to have too many crypto in your portfolio. Aerodrome is a 1 billion market cap fully diluted, and Velodrome Finance is a 233 million market cap fully diluted. So in terms of market caps, Velodrome right now is a little more undervalued. Now, if you were to ask me which one would I pick if I had to pick one, I already made my choice. It was Aerodrome Finance because of that connection. And I think base is a more bullish layer two and they have more expansion. However, that is not to say Velodrome Finance is not a steal right now and is not a good crypto. I think this crypto is going to net some multipliers. I might actually even buy it soon. I'm not sure yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been DCAing into some place I've already been holding. I just put out a DCA alert today. I did one a couple days ago, a few days. Like I've been buying a lot. And if you want to see those alerts, I put them on Discord. The link again will be in the pinned comments down below and also description. But yeah, Velodrome Finance, Aerodrome. If I had to pick one, I would just keep doing what I'm doing with Aerodrome. However, I suggest if you had the funds, the time to do so, not financial advice. If it was me right now, because Aerodrome ran up a decent amount, I would pick both because Velodrome and Optimism are going to do well. And I think with both dexes complementing each other very well, they're going to scale nicely. Right now, I see a common trap where people are just trying to flip and swap into one or the other. Every time Aerodrome gets FUD, they swap to Velo. Every time Velo gets FUD, they swap to Aero. That's a huge mistake. They are different crypto, different dexes for different layer twos. And in terms of where I see the prices going, so I see Velo going to $2 to $5 this cycle, and I see Aerodrome going to $15 to $30 this cycle. Both are going to be a lot more than what they are right now. I mean, Velodrome is 14 cents, Aerodrome is friggin' a dollar. They're both on big dips, and I think both are going to do very well. So the question lies to you. Which one do you want to get into right now? Only you can answer that. That's why I say, no matter what I say, always research and always see for yourself which one's the best fit. I would say again, I think both are great. I think either one is great if you got to choose one. But I think Aerodrome has the slight advantage here because of that Coinbase connection and because Base is a little bit more interesting, more bullish, and does have more total value locked, which Optimism is catching up. Actually, before we close the video out, I want to show you guys the total value locked. Base at the start of this video has over 1.5 billion TVL. That is insane. A lot. It just keeps growing. And I expect it to keep growing as the days, weeks, and months and years carry on. I'm pretty sure this has a, you can look at the chart here and see how it's just increasing from July all the way up to now. Now, let's see if we can find Optimism as well. Okay, here's Optimism. But look at Optimism now, 832 million. Optimism is growing too. October to now. It's growing, which again, I think both are bullish. This is just what I've been seeing, what I've been noticing. And by the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see your crypto and buy and sell and trade next, be a part of private live streams and conference calls, be a part of a like-minded support group of investors who also want to change their life, which over 20 have already done before the Bitcoin halving even took place. I encourage you to join Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see there. But now the question lies, which one of these do you like, if not both? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.